It used to be that people were far more dependent on librarians for their research, just because they had to be taught how to use the indexes and such. Now they go on the internet and they search, and they can get information. They get tons of information.
I think the internet absolutely affects students today, definitely. It's extremely helpful. We didn't have the internet when I was in college or high school, so I think I could have done fantastic term papers if I had had the internet. So no, I think it's very helpful. I think it allows you to share information that you never could have done before. I haven't been to a library in years because of it, so.
Outside of academia, there's lots of sources of knowledge, some accurate, some not, on the internet. It's not possible for my college library to have every book that I require students to access, so they can do it over the internet. It's great.
When the internet became more popular, then we had access to upwards of getting close to 1,000 different databases now that index things that students use.
Last semester I had like numerous like 15 to up to like 30-page research papers, and I'd say probably about 90% of my research came from internet or internet databases. Like, I don't know, even when the professor was going about the research topics, they talked about like the library to some extent, but most of it was searching on online databases. So I think the internet definitely plays a huge role in all research today.
I think the internet became important for students once we had browsers that they could use.
You don't have to go look through books or encyclopedias at one click, and you basically just like the search engine finds it for you. I think it's significantly quicker. In high school I did a few research papers that were a lot shorter, maybe like 10 pages, and we did a lot more like through books and in the library, and I just remember it taking forever to search forever, and it's frustrating. But the internet, doing longer research papers seemed like a lot easier just because you have a search engine looking for you, and yeah.
Like anything, you have to be careful on the sources you use on the internet, because I think there are a lot of places where you can find junk, like Wikipedia or whatever is one of them. I don't even go to it, but I think if you do your research on the smart resources, you can get just as good or even more information in a quicker amount of time than the old days of going and looking up books in the library. So I think it's fantastic.
It's a mixed bag. You need to be much more conscious of what something is, and it's so easy to put up some information that's fraudulent. So it's a real mixed bag with the internet.
All students that have access to internet, I think, are at an advantage to those that are not.
I don't require my students to use any paper at all, ever. So they can complete my courses, do all the readings, all the tests, everything they do is without paper and without the internet. It's a strong tool, yeah, technology.